Hi Connor, it's good to see you. I'm going to make this video for you on how to do that worksheet you gave me, Unit 2, quiz section 1 through 5. Number 1 you gave me was x minus 2y equals negative 6, and then the other one is at 3x plus 4y equals negative 8. I'm going to go ahead, first I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite these in different colors. So you had x minus 2y equals negative 6. I'm going to draw my line. I'm going to move the x over on both sides. So it becomes negative 2y equals negative 6 minus x. I divide both sides by negative 2. So y equals positive 3 plus 1/2 x. I can also write that as y equals 1/2 x plus 3. So that's the first one I just rewrote from standard form to slope form. I'm going to do the other one. That's a 3x plus 4y equals negative 8. Subtract 3x on both sides. So that leaves me with 4y is equal to negative 8 minus 3x. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So it leaves me with y equals negative 2 minus 3/4 x. I can rewrite that as y equals negative 3/4 x minus 2. So now, I'm going to have to graph this somehow. So, let me go on ahead and get it read out. Go on my graph. I'm going to graph the first one that's 1/2 x plus 3. So I'm going to start at positive 3. I'm going to go up 1, then over 2. Right? Then I'm going to go ahead and connect the dots the best I can. And I'm going to do the other one, which is negative 3/4 x minus 2. So I'm going to start over here. Negative 2. I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And then go right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when I connect them, I see they actually intersect. The problem is, where do they intersect exactly? So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this. No need space. I'm going to clear everything out. So number 1 here, I believe it was x minus 2y equals negative 6, I believe. Let me look back at the thing again. Yeah, and then you had 3x plus 4y y equals negative 8. So what I'm going to do for the first one, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move x minus 2y equals negative 6. I'm going to add 2y to both sides. So now x equals negative 6 plus 2y. So since x equals that, I can go on ahead. And I know that with 3x plus 4y equals negative 8, I'm going to replace not my x. Sorry, that's my fault there. I'm going to replace there goes my x I'm replacing. Since I know 3 parentheses negative 6 plus 2y plus 4y equals negative 8. I'm going to distribute, give me negative 18. Distribute again to give me a positive 6y plus 4y equals negative 8. Combine both of these together, I have negative 18 plus 10y equals negative 8. I'm going to go ahead and add 18 to both sides. So 10y equals 10. I'm going to go ahead now, I'm going to divide both sides by 10. Oops. So y equals 1. So I found my first solution. So since y equals 1, I can take that now. And right here we have x minus 2y equals negative 6. We're going to replace the y with 1. 6 will be x minus 2 equals negative 6. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So x will equal negative 4. So my solution ends up being negative 4x, 1 for y, and that is my answer. So that actually makes sense. So that would be, answer was, I believe, in quadrant 2. So that's what you would do to get the answer for number 1. Now number 2, let me look back on this. I have 3x minus 4y equals 16. Then I have 3x minus 4y equals negative 16. Kind of a funny looking one there. But let's see if what we can work with it though. So on the first one it says 3x minus 4y equals 16. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 3x on both sides. So negative 4y equals 16 minus 3x. Divide by negative 4 all the way around. So y gives me negative 4 plus 3 over 4x, which can be written as 3 over 4, subtract with x. 3 over 4x minus 4. So that's my first equation in standard form. I mean, sorry, slope intercept form. Then I'm going to take my other guy, 3x minus 4y equals negative 16. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to subtract 3x on both sides. You're going to notice something soon, very quickly, if you have very good number sense. Negative 16 minus 3x. Divide both sides by negative 4. So y will equal positive 4 plus 3 over 4x. So that means y is equal to 3 over 4x plus 4. So you notice how they have the same slope, but a different y-intercept. So let's see what that translates to when I graph this. So that's my graph. Red is going to be for this guy, that's a negative 4. So I'm going to go down to negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. Go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or up 3, 1, 2, 3, and go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be somewhere like there, around that spot. Then 1 for 3x plus 4, which is up here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3. Then go right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there. So notice right away that they do not touch. Same slope. And I'll just show you when I'll just circle it here. See how the slopes are the same? So because the slopes are the same, there's no solution. Because the graphs will never touch. And because the graphs will never touch, the lines will never touch, they will never intersect. So no solution. When the lines are parallel like that, they run parallel to one another. So hopefully that helps you for number 2. For number 3, you have to solve by elimination. So number 3, oops, let me clear that out. I prefer to use white. I'm going to use x minus y equals 2. That's my first one. Then for my next one, I'm going to do 6x minus 6y equals 18. So when they say elimination, that means that they want us to cancel out either x or y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply everything by I'm going to multiply everything by positive 6. No, I'll multiply. No. Yeah, I'll go ahead and multiply everything by negative 6. I'm going to do that instead. Makes way more sense. So multiply everything here by negative 6. And you're going to see why I do it that way. So when I do that, I get negative 6x plus 6y equals 2. And then the one on the white, I left it the way it was, negative 6x plus 6y equals 18. I'm going to go ahead and just combine the whole thing. Oh shoot, no, it should have been, positive 6y. That's interesting. I'm looking at myself. Am I crazy? That's negative 6 plus 6y. Oh, that's okay. I see the mistake. I wrote it wrong. It should be a minus 6y. Damn, what the heck? What the heck? There we go. Now it's like, okay, now it has to cancel out. Like, that's crazy. So this goes away. Positive 6 plus 6 goes away. And negative 6 minus 6 is negative 12x. And 2 plus 18 is 20. Now I'm going to divide both sides by negative 12. Fine, you know where you are. So I have a cat. And the cat, you can't tell a cat what to do. So it's 20 over negative 12. That goes in one time, and a remainder of 8. So the answer is going to be -1. And of course, you can simplify both of these by 4. So it becomes 2/3. So it's -1 and 2/3, which is about -1.6 for x. Okay, so now, since x equals about -1 and 2/3, which is the same as -20 over 2, I can use this solution. I can use this solution. I can even use this solution for x. What I'm going to do, since I know x equals that, I can just plug it back into one of the equations. I'm going to do the x minus y equals 2. Pick that one. For x, since x is equal to, I'm going to do 20 over 12. -20 over 12 minus y equals 2. I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 12. Or by 12 on both sides. So this cancels out. So it leaves me with 12y plus 20 equals 24. Subtract 20 on both sides. Becomes 12y is equal to 4. Divide both sides by 12. So y is going to equal 4/12, which is 1/3. So that is your solution for number 3. Hope it helps. I know I kind of do a little bit weird, but you know, at least it's the way I was taught how to do it when I was a kid. So number 4, you also have to do the same thing, solve by elimination. You have 3x plus 5y is equal to 7. Then you have 4x plus 9y is equal to 14. So I have to eliminate 1, the x or the y. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply this one by -4, and then multiply this side on the bottom here by 3. So when I do that, and remember I'm trying to eliminate either the x or the y, I'm going to have -12x minus 20y equals -28 for the top, so the whole top. For the bottom, I'm going to have 12x plus 27y equals 42. I go ahead and combine both sides. -12 plus 12, it goes away. -20 plus 27 is a positive 7y. -28 plus 42 is 14. No, is it 14? Oh, I gotta be careful there. I can't just do it in my head, because I'm doing a video on this. So let me go back over here and do 42 minus 28. 4. Yeah, it's 14. Yeah, about 4. It's 14. So divide both sides by 7. So y equals 2. Pretty good. So since y equals 2 now, I can go back to my original equation. I'm going to pick the one that said 4x plus 9y equals 14. I got 4x plus 9. And we know y is equal to 2 equals 14. So it's 4x plus 18 equals 14. Subtract both sides by 18. So 4x is equal to -4. Divide both sides by 4. Oops, not by x. Yeah, by 4. So x equals -1. So my solution ends up being -1 and 2. And that's my answer for number. This is number 4. Gotta make sure I put that number there. That's my fault. That was number 4. Let me double check. Yep. Now number 6, you have to 5. You have to solve by substitution. Okay. So by substitution, they mean you're gonna just find the answer for 1 and plug it in. It's kind of how I did to check my work on 1 and 2 actually, to make sure that I actually had the right points. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna have -6x minus 3y equals 24, and then I have x plus 3y equals 1. So 3. There we go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rewrite the one on the bottom. The one that says x plus 3y. equals 1. Subtract 3y on both sides. So x equals 1 minus 3y. And now we know that's what x equals. I'm going to go ahead and take the one that has negative 6x minus 3y equals 24. Replace the x with 1 minus 3y minus 3y equals 24. Distribute, so I have negative 6. Distribute here, give me positive 18y minus 3y equals 24. Combine these right here to get negative 6. Positive 18 minus 3 is 15y equals 24. Add 6 to both sides. So you got 15y equals to 30. Divide both sides by 15. And then y now equals 2. So since y equals 2, I'm going to take this first one here, set x plus 3y equals 1. I'm going to replace it, the y with 2, so we x3 plus 2 equals 1, so it becomes x plus 6 equals to 1. Subtract 6 on both sides, that's supposed to be 6, there we go. Ha! So x equals negative 5. So my solution for number 5 ends up being negative 5, 2. So hopefully that helps you out with that. Let me close this out. Then we got number 6 here. Let's see. On number 6, again by substitution, you have negative 10x plus 2y equals negative 30. Then you have negative 5x plus y equals negative 15. Again, it's easier just to work with the one on the bottom. So I'm going to write it out the way it had. Plus y equals negative 15. I'm going to add 5x to both sides. So y equals negative 15 plus 5x. Well, since we know that's what y is equal to, I'm going to take that one and plug it into the top one that had negative 10x. Negative 10x plus 2y equals negative 30. Negative 10x plus 2. Replace the y with negative 15 plus 5x equals negative 30. Then negative 10, so distribute, gives me a positive, no, not positive, a negative, there we go, a negative 30, and 2 times 5 is 10x equals negative 30. Cat just loves playing with my feet. So I'm going to combine 10 and 10. Ooh, that's ugly. Wish I did that right. Yeah, it looks right to me. Yep. Alright, fine. That'd be just 0x. Minus 30 equals negative 30. Add 30 to both sides. So 0x equals to 0. So that means x will equal 0? I don't think that's right. Well, if x is equal to 0, I can just go ahead and plug in. Let me see something. Y equals negative 15 plus 5x. Oops, sorry, scratch that out. No, I meant to use this one. Negative 5x plus y equals negative 15. Negative 5 times 0 plus y equals negative 15. 5 times 0 is 0. 15, so that means the y is equal to negative 15. So if that's the case, looking at it, yep, negative 10 times 0 is 2 times. Yep, so that's my solution. I just did it literally in my house. Like, okay, 0 divided by 0 is just 0. So still the same thing. So, oops. My solution is going to be 0, comma, negative 15. There we go. Just like that, I am done with number 6. Let me see what number 7 looks like. And this is a word problem. I hate word problems. So trust me, I'm just there with you. I hate it. Hate it. Number 7 says, Hong and Scott each improved their yards by planting hostess and geraniums. They bought their supplies from the same store. Hong spent 165 on 9 hostess. So 165 plus 9x plus 12y. So what I basically did, by the way, I just made the x equals the hostess. I made the y equal the geraniums. I'm saying that right. Then Scott, and this was what Hong spent. I started with 165. Then Scott spent 120 on 12 hostess and 6 geraniums. God, why? I know why this cat's crying for. He just ate. Just wants attention. Dude, like, annoying as heck. Scott. There we go. Now, the sentence they say he spent, find the cost of one hostess, cost of one germanium. So, if they spent, I believe that would make these a negative. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So you basically have 2 equations right there. So what you have to do, I would go ahead and eliminate the do elimination method for this. So what I'm going to write them both out. Negative 165 plus 9x plus 12y. Then you have negative 120 plus 12x plus 6y. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate the bottom one by multiplying by negative 2. So when I do that, I'm going to have positive 240 minus 24x minus 12y. So that was the one for the bottom. And one for the top is still negative 165 plus 9x plus 12y. I'm going to go ahead and combine them now. So 240 minus 165, 113 and 1. So that's 5 and that's 75. Yep, 75. 24 minus 9 should be negative 15x. And of course, these cancel out completely. Oh. Oh no. They say that's how much they spent. So that's an equal sign. Oh my gosh, so these should be positive. I was about to say, wait a minute, perfect. So yeah, this should be positive. And this should be the equal sign. Oh my gosh. I misread this. Well, at least I'm glad I fixed my mistakes. Equal to, equal to, equal to, and equal to. Equal to, and equal to. So it's positive. So this is negative. And this should also be positive. So here we're adding, actually. So let me fix all that. Oh man, I just made a big mess of everything. It still cancels out. That's still good. So we actually have 240 plus 165. Yeah, plus 165, sorry. That's 0, at the 1, that's 4. So we got 405 is equal to 15x, negative 15x. Yep, negative 15x. So if I divide both sides by negative 15, so 15 times 9, 5. I'll use my calculator. I don't have time for this. 27. Yep. So negative 27 is equal to x. So now x is equal to that. So now I can just go ahead and I can figure out what is y equal to. So remember, x is the hostess. Sorry, I didn't mean for you to get this confused. I just made a mistake. I didn't realize it was equal to, not spent. It's like spent is the same thing what they bought. Ugh. Alright, so since x is equal to that, I can go ahead and plug in. So I'll go ahead and plug in the one that says 120 equals 12x plus 6y. So I'm going to do 120 is equal to 12 times negative 27. But you can't buy negative stuff, though. That's the problem with this. That's still not right. And that's at 12x. 12x. And that's supposed to be times 6. Yeah. So I'm going to do 6. 6 times 27 gives me negative 162. I'm going to add 162 on both sides. So that's 282. Divide 282. 282 divided by 12. What? X equals 23.5. That is not right. That is not right. I don't think that's right for number 7. Let me clear all this out, because I don't think that's right. If that's a decimal, that's crazy. Okay, let me rewrite this whole thing. It's 165 is equal to 9x plus 12y, and then 120 is equal to 12x plus 6y. Jeez. So I tried to do elimination methods. So let me just go ahead and do substitution method, because I feel that's probably the better way to go here. 12x plus 6y. So I'm going to subtract 12 on both sides. So that's because negative 12x plus 120 equals 6y. And now, divide both sides by 6. Now it looks better. Okay, so that's negative 2x plus 20 equals to y. So if y equals to that, I can take that and plug it in one of these. I'm going to use a different color. So I'm going to do 165 is equal to 9x plus 12. I'm going to be plugging this in here. So that becomes negative 2x plus 20 equals y. Oh, no, not equals y. Right. Oh, no, not equals to y. I'm sorry, that's a mistake. There we go, that's much better. So now, I'm going to 165 equals 9x. Distribute, that gives me negative 24x. 12 times negative 20 is negative 240. Combine these together, so give me 165 is equal to negative 15x minus 240. So I'm going to add 240 on both sides. So this leaves me with 5, 0, 4, 5 with negative 15x. Good. So that if I divide both sides by negative 15, x does equal 27. I'm like, okay, that's good. 4, 5 divided by 15. That's negative 15, so x equals negative 27. Alright, so that's that. Good. Then if x equals that, I can take 120 equals 12 times negative 27 plus 6y. So that gives me 120. 12 times negative 27 gives me 324. Okay, that's probably why I did it wrong. I didn't multiply right. Plus 6y. Subtract 324 on both sides. Plus 120. Oops. 120 minus 324 gives me negative 204 plus 6y. Now divide both sides by 6. That means y is equal to negative 34. So obviously you can buy a negative amount of something. So my answer is going to be about 27 hostess, and he bought 34 germaniums. So that's checks. I'm like, good, because I know initially that was not right. So I guess this is number 7. You have to choose the way to do it, and the way I chose was the substitution method. I tried to do the elimination method, but I just and made everything even messier. I probably just multiplied wrong. Likely, either way, it's probably so. All right, the last one, number 8. So number 8 here, a used bookstore started selling used CDs and videos. In the first week, the store sold a combination of 40 CDs and videos. So I know 40 is equal to X plus Y, as X equals CDs and Y equals videos. Then they charge $4 per CD, so that would be 4X. And then $6 per video, and the total amount sold was 180. Determine the total number of CDs and videos sold. So this is actually super easy. What you have to do, I'm going to take the first one, 40 equals X minus plus Y. Subtract Y on both sides. So it becomes 40 minus Y equals X. So since that's what X is equal to, I'm going to take the bottom one, plus 6Y equals 180. I'm going to take that and plug it in, 4X plus 6, 40 minus Y equals 180. So that means 4X, I'm going to distribute. So that would be positive 240. 6 times negative Y is negative 6Y equals 180. I can combine both 4 and negative 6 to get negative. Oh no, I can't. Oh, wait. Oh, I know I did wrong. Let me erase all this crap. I'm so sorry. I plugged in the wrong spot like a moron. Ooh, like an idiot. I know X equals that, so it's going to be 4 times 40 minus Y plus 6Y equals 180. Good. I'm like, why do I get different letters? I think I'm doing something wrong. Something absolutely wrong. So, distribute. 160 minus 4Y plus 6Y. There we go, equals 180. Combine these two together. I get 160 plus 2Y equals 180. Subtract 160 on both sides. That means 2Y equals 20. Divide both sides by 2. So Y equals 10. So I found my Y. Now I'm just going to plug that in to the one that says 40 is equal to X plus Y. And I'm going to use that one on the top, the one that I didn't mess with it originally. So that means 40 equals X plus 10, because remember Y is equal to 10. Subtract 10 on both sides. 30 is equal to X. So my solution for this guy is 30, X is 30, and Y is 10. So that actually means that they sold, because I write it up here. X, they sold 30 CDs and 10 videos as my answer. So, hope that helps you. Let me know what you think of the video, okay? And good luck in your quiz. I remember, you can always reach out to me if you need any help, okay?